Today I want to talk to you about writer's block as well as about the idea that there are no new ideas, which for some of us, especially when you're beginning the process of writing or creating your art, that can seem discouraging. So to start off our discussion, I want to read Ecclesiastes 1 verse 29, or I'm sorry, Ecclesiastes 1 verse 9, and it says, what has been will be again, and what has been done will be done again. There is nothing new. Now, for a creative person, you could hear that and feel instantly discouraged. I don't have anything new to bring. All my ideas have been done before. And especially as we begin our creative journey, we can look around and see people doing what we want to do, or even creating work that's similar to the work we want to create. And we can feel like we're never going to be good enough, or it's already been done, so why should I bother? Now, that's a lie. And that's part of what we call the resistance, or your dragons trying to keep you from doing what you're called to do. Because the comforting thing is that there is no new ideas, but that the way that we package ideas and the way that we communicate them is new. And so I want to encourage you, if you have an idea, if you have something you feel called to write or to create, to go ahead and move forward with that, because no one's going to create and communicate that the same way that you would. And every generation needs new artists, new creators to package ideas in a new way so that our generation can grasp onto them and internalize them. If two of us write a story about the same character, both stories are going to be really different because we bring our own background, our own language, our own experience to writing that story. And so my story may touch people in a different way and will touch different people than your story would. But that doesn't mean that one of us or one of the stories is expendable. And so I just want to encourage you, keep creating, keep writing. Don't let the thought that other people are already doing this, or the thought that there's nothing new, I should just give up. Don't let those take foothold. Just keep creating and pursuing it. The second thing I want to talk to you about is writer's block. And this idea that there's no new ideas, that can actually help you with writer's block, because when we look around the world, when we read books, all of everything around us is a catalyst and can be used as fuel for our creativity. And so for me, when I face writer's block, what I like to do is observe. I like to watch people. I like to look at nature, read books, and just kind of get input. Because a lot of times when there's writer's block, it's because either I'm not filled, or I'm not sure where to start, or kind of what to look at. So when I get new information, get new inspiration, it helps me break free from writer's block. The second thing I like to do then is to reflect on the things that I'm seeing, and even kind of turning them over in my mind to see if I could communicate them in a different way or different stories. And another thing to pay attention to is what is touching you, what's standing out to you, because usually if we hear a story or have a conversation with a friend, when something touches our heart and our spirit, that's kind of a clue to maybe pursue that and try to create something that expresses it, or communicates that feeling that was sparked. And then finally, one of my favorite tools for breaking out of writer's block is called Morning Pages. And the idea is from the book The Way of the Artist, a Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity, and it's by Julia Cameron. And I'll put a link to the book in the comments. But one of the practices that she talks about is writing 3 pages every morning, and not edited perfect writing, but just free writing. So whatever's on your heart, your mind, you just sit down and you kind of vomit on paper and just write those 3 pages. And the incredible thing is that as we write, we gain clarity, and as we write, we even gain content that we can use then in our stories, in our art. And so that's a great tool, and I'd encourage you to read that book if you haven't yet. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. Don't give up. Keep creating. Keep writing. If you feel that longing, if you even feel that question, am I an artist? Am I a writer? You probably are. And so lean into that and pursue it, and let's persist in our creativity and our writing together. Have a great day.